Hey guys, this is Janine with Raise the Vibe Real Talk. And today's topic is kind of a comparison of the narcissist, a clown, and a cult leader. I think they're all one and the same. What do you think? So, the narcissist in the beginning, like we all know, love bombs the hell out of you. And you think that you've just met the most amazing man, amazing woman you've ever met in your life. They have all of the same qualities as you. They share the same interest. They adore you. You start to adore them because you're just adoring each other. Oh my gosh, you're just caught up in it. You're in the middle of it. All of these promises, it's future faking. It's all so wonderful. It's so grand. And you get totally wound up in it. And it happens super fast. What does that sound like? Well, it sounds like you're at a circus watching a clown show that's there to entertain you, or you're being pulled into a cult where they have taken all of the pieces of you that they know that you love, and they've put it all in a neat little package and delivered it to you. And you just thought, being tribal, because we are tribal as humans, oh my gosh, I found my place, I found my people. And you go right in there, and then they lock you in, right? Narcissists do that with you as well. They lock you in. Once they've got you where they want you, then they slowly start to do the what? The devaluation process, the degradation process. So, what does that look like? They're going to confuse you, look at the wounds that you might have shared with them, look at your holes, look at your cracks, and they're going to take those, they're going to examine you closely. You think that they're listening intently because they care and they're such a great partner and they honestly love you and all of that. But really they're just listening to your story so that they can take that to and use it to their advantage and start breaking you apart. And so if you've shared anything about, oh, I don't know, past stories where something hurt you greatly, they'll take whoever that person might have been that was involved in that situation, and then they'll slowly remove them from your life by adding to the narrative, making it worse than it was, starting to point out things down the road just to kind of help stir that pot for you. And pretty soon, before you know it, if they can't remove that person or they can't get you to remove that person, they will piss that person off so bad that person won't come back around. That's usually how it works. If they can't do it, they'll even go on your social media and they'll make, oh, this has happened to me many times. They'll make comments to your friends, to your family. If they disagree with anything that they're saying, they'll just make crappy comments on your page. And guess who gets hurt out of that? Bingo, you do. That person that they hurt is going to either leave or stop talking to you, and then you stop talking to them, and it's a bunch of bullshit. And it happens all the time, and this is what they want. Basically their goal, like a cult leader, is to isolate you so that they can what? Control you and get you to start thinking like them, because they want you in their delusional world. They want to use you. And so pretty soon, in the beginning where you were being given so much and you were giving and it was a total give and take situation, they will slowly but surely start taking those things away from you because you're locked in. Maybe you have kids with this person, but you're locked in and they know it. And they've removed a lot of people that could have ever offered you any kind of advice, guidance, or support. And pretty soon, slowly but surely, you are thinking like them. It's parasitic. It's very parasitic, these relationships, very unhealthy. At first, you know it goes against your grain. You know it feels wrong. There's something inside you. Intuition, God speaking to you, maybe, right? Who knows? But you know. It's your critical thinking coming into play. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't seem like something that I would support or ever want to support. But you go along with it because you what? You think you're compromising. You're young. You've never been married before. You think that it's all about compromise, right? But not when you're with a narcissist. It's all about the narcissist when you're with the narcissist. So, as long as you got that rule down, you're going to be okay for a while. For a while. But I guarantee they're already on day one looking for your replacement because they need constant gratification and they need that constant supply. Okay, so they're going to do that. And they don't trust you and they never will trust you. So they're going to be stashing money too. And they'll do that. And you'll never know because you think you're in a real, solidified, loving relationship because that's what they've shown you until they don't. And when it stops, you're confused. Then you start beating yourself up. Then you start thinking it's you. Clearly, you're not adding up. You're not measuring up. In my case, I've had arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, since I was 13 years old. So obviously, I have some confidence issues in that I don't think that I measure up to somebody who's super healthy and can move and be active and take care of the house and not have to be attacked by flare ups in the body and need extra rest and all of that stuff, special diets, all of that stuff. Well, when I tried to better myself by eating better, I'd get complaints about how much the food was costing because I would want to eat healthy, organic. I would just hear the complaints. Basically, the narcissist wants to just feed you slop and you just keep producing for them. That's how they see you. We're going to feed you slop and you keep producing, you keep the facade up, you're the happy wife, and we've got happy kids, but I'm not going to invest in them. I might pay for things and keep them, looking up to me because I'll buy them whatever they want, but I won't actually invest my time, my love, my concern, my care into you or the kids. That's what narcissists do. Why? Because they're too busy investing in themselves. And you think, well, they're doing all these extra things like they're helping with their sports or this or that. But really, in the narcissist mind, the narcissist is just looking for more supply, more people to go look at him. He's such a great dad, but really, he's looking at all the moms around, or the moms without dads, should I say, or whatever. Okay? They're always looking. They're never happy with what they have. They're never satisfied. They're never grateful. They always want more. You're never doing enough. And they're going to let you know about it. And they're going to let you know how terrible you're doing too. And that's just what narcissists do because they don't want you to think that they will never give you a compliment. They will never build you up. They will never support you in any way. If you want to work, they will bring the reasons in why you shouldn't do that and have that happen. They're just that way. And luckily for me, I was smart enough to start a home business because why? Well, because my situation was I got cancer. I was given cancer. I'm going to put it that way. And then guilted after I was given cancer about the bills. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not really capable of doing full time because there's a lot of times that I don't feel good. I really don't feel good. And so I'm pretty limited in what I can do. But what I can do is start a home business. So I did do that. But I remember he tried to sabotage that many times and tried to end that for me. He just could not stand the thought of me having any way to take care of myself because his plan for me later was to absolutely destroy me. And I'm not going to go into all of that just yet. But right now, what I want to go into is They very much want to control and dominate you and then break you down. And they will um, turn you into someone you don't even recognize in the end. Your health will be ruined. Your mental health will be ruined. Your finances will be ruined. Your feeling of safety will be ruined. That is their goal in the end. Now, a cult leader, they want to break you down but keep using you till you can't be used anymore. And a narcissist is that way too, but they absolutely plan on discarding you. So that's the only real difference that I can detect between a narcissist and a cult leader. A cult leader will just let you keep going until you wear yourself out and die. Whereas a narcissist will let you keep going, maybe hope that you die, but they definitely plan to discard you only when they have someone else locked in place that they can start all over with their bullshit. Because the new person, they're not better than you. They're just unaware. And so the narcissist never has to change his ways. He can just start on somebody new, doing the same tactics because they enjoy that. And in the meantime, when they've got somebody locked in, they're not the only one. They're not the only one. I know they think that they are, but they're not, because they're already got other exes or people on their apps, their dating apps, all that crap. They're doing that constantly, and you'll never know. You'll never know till you know. And cult leaders work very much the same. I think of that guy in, what was it, Nexium, or I can't think of the name now, but he was a cult leader. And he had all these people, investing in his cult group, millions and millions of dollars. And then he had like a little side shoot where he had women bringing in women to brand his initials on him. Yeah, he was a real nice guy. So they always have something going on the side. They may have their main gig, their main wife, but on the side they have some serious fucked up bullshit. And that's just how it is. So yes, this is going to be a quick one, guys. This is a quick one. But I just want you to know, if you are with a narcissist, you are with a cult leader. And really, after you realize that, and I'm hoping you got out and you survived it and you started healing and you can see it all now. But I'm hoping that you realize in the end, it was all a circus. It was all chaotic to confuse you and pull you into an illusion. And the truth of the matter is, these people, they're clowns. They truly are clowns. They don't really offer anything of value to anyone else because they are so caught up in their own needs, fears, and awesomeness, right? They think they're very awesome. But the truth of the matter is, they're clowns. And the sooner we realize it, the better, because once you put them in perspective and see how very, very small they are, you begin to stand back up and heal and move on. And the thing is, you get to heal and you get to move on. And these clowns, they just keep playing in the same circus over and over and over. Well, now, wouldn't that suck? In a way, you kind of have to feel sorry for them, but they're so horrible, you quickly get over that. All right, guys, short but sweet. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Until next time.